I'm talking in a rather esoteric way today, but I hope you can stick with me. The spiritual eye, which is beheld in meditation, has three aspects to it. The outer is a golden aureole, and this is not something you see because you expect to see it. You'll see it whether you expect to or not when your mind is calm enough. I've spoken to people who, I've described the spiritual eye to people who had never heard of it before, and they said, "Oh, is that what I've been seeing?" But it's just there to be seen when the mind is calm and concentrated. A golden aureole, inside that a blue field, and inside that, in the center, a five-pointed silvery white star. Each of these represents different stages of manifestation. The gold represents the astral energy, the energy behind matter. The blue represents the Christ consciousness behind energy. And the star represents the Spirit, the consciousness of God, the Father. And so, to say that the star shone in this world with the birth of Christ is a very esoteric symbol, saying that this was an avatar. It is quite obvious that there could not be a star over a building that would not be over the next building behind it if you go behind that building. It just wouldn't happen. There's no way that we can say, oh, the star must have been a comet or this thing or that thing. No, there's no explanation for it. No star is going to come down from heaven and hover over a little shed. Not possible. It would blast this planet out of existence. What we have here is a deep symbol that they saw the star not over it, upon it. They saw through the star of the spiritual eye, the wise men did. They saw that the birth of Christ, that God's consciousness had been born into this world. And that's why they went. That's why they were led from the east. There's another interesting thing. They saw the star in the east, but they traveled westward. This is the east of the body. You see the star here. This is the real symbol. And you see the star in the east here. They saw through the star that God had been born into this world. That kind of power is what is really intended when we speak of a special dispensation. When God's power is born into this world through a real avatar, through a great Savior, then the power to save is not limited to a handful of disciples. All people who would accept this and attune themselves to it, even if their natural way be some other way, if they would accept what's going on in the divine play, they would find that they would gain the power to, as it says in the Bible, become the sons of God. And remember what it says? All those who received him, to them gave he the power to become the sons of God. There was a disciple, an Indian, a disciple of another guru, who came to this country with a disciple of Yogananda's. And on the way over on the boat, he had a vision of Yogananda, and this disciple of Yogananda asked him afterwards, later, why did he have a vision of you since he has another guru? Yogananda's answer was very interesting. He said, because this is a special dispensation. There is that kind of power which, although Yogananda wouldn't want that person to leave his guru and become a disciple of his, still, there was that power in his message that could help that man too, if he would be open to Yogananda, just as anyone can be open to other saints while loving his guru. This kind of openness, this kind of special power that was radiating in his mission, this is something which all men can benefit from.